The ups and downs of professional sport, something we have to deal with, but this is an amazing moment right now, so I feel great.
Obviously, we've seen some in the final before. How fired up you guys can be for next week?
Oh mate, it's massive for us, you know. We've got a lot of grit, determination. Obviously it hasn't gone too well for the last couple of weeks, so I think we're pretty motivated, especially after this win.
Different feeling, of course. Getting your 100 on a game like today, it's just another memory in the bank, and it reminds me a lot of 5 years ago, exact same time, exact same game when we won and gone to the finals. And respect to the boys, they brought it today. They were phenomenal. Defense was awesome. Set piece was good. And this is the real Saracens. Let's go to the finals and do this.
Oh mate, I threw a very speculative pass through my legs and sort of ran after it, thinking I'd messed the whole thing up. Stretz put a hell of a kick in down the side, and I just chased like mad. And Stretz was just there for the offload and the score, which was a nice way to start the game anyway.
The performance we put in today, I'm so proud. Performance we put in today makes me so proud to be part of this team, and to do it here, the energy that the boys brought, we are on fire, mate. We're heading into the final. That was a great day. Extremely proud. Like, listen, it's 15 guys on the pitch with the reserves coming on. It's definitely not a one-man effort. Like, the boys really worked hard today. It's not as easy as it looks. The boys put in a great shift, and I'm really proud of everybody involved today.
You're a man of the match today. You're like a man possessed out there.
Yeah.
Was it being your 100th cap for give you that extra kind of...
It is. You know what? A week ago, I promised my friend back home, Johnny, his little girl was born with a serious illness and she's in intensive care, and I promised him I would play this match for him and I'll contribute to this game to him, and I did that. And I would like to say, Johnny and your family, I'm thinking of you and I love you guys, and I hope everything goes well from now on.
I think it's just unbelievable to come here and put a performance in like that. I think it was outstanding. You know, defensively, some of the boys were just incredible today. They put their bodies on the line, and I think we really physically took it to them, and that's what we have to do here, and it is outstanding to be part of. I think the coaches prepared us very well, but at the end of the day, the boys went out there and just put their bodies on the line. They had a massive kick and plan at us, and sometimes they got us, but I think the way we've held on and come back, and it's just testament to the boys. And there's been a real illness in the club, but no one wins, no one moan. Everyone just got out there and went for it.
Titanic semi-final, unbelievable intensity out there, and obviously we're thrilled to have come out the right side of it, coming away to such a difficult place like this against such a good team.
And the emotion the players showed at the end, it seemed to go some way, I guess, to make amends for the way last year's final finished.
I hope not, because it's not what we're talking about, because this year's this year and last year's last year, and it's very important that never comes into our thinking, because even after today it means nothing. We've got to earn it and we've got to deserve it next week, and that's how we play in those 80 minutes. But if we play somewhere like we did today, we'll give ourselves a great chance.
Did Jack Berger's performance sort of typify your attitude out there today, do you think?
I think it did, didn't it? Yeah. It was his 100th game for the club today, and people forget that he missed 20 months and was told he really shouldn't play again, and to see him give every ounce of his body out there today, of course it inspires his teammates, but he wasn't the only one, and there was a lot of people everybody who put in incredible amount of effort out there today, and we needed to, but we also made some big calls. Duncan Taylor came back from a hamstring injury, and he'd only played 25 minutes in 4 months, and it was a big shout, but we thought his physicality was going to be important today, and I thought he was tremendous.
A big game from Owen as well. He seemed to be inspired physically.
He showed that he's a world-class fly half out there. He showed he had a big match mentality, and he was magnificent in the way he controlled the team, but he was also, his place kicking was different level as well. So him and many others played really well today, but we got to try and transfer that energy and that performance into Twickenham next week now.
Mark, was the preference that they play up the slope in the first half?
Yeah, we won the toss. We know that they prefer to play towards their fans in the second half, so it's a small detail really, but
Are there any other injuries or any?
No, actually, having had quite a tortuous year in the last 9 months of such and such been out and such and such been out, I think we're probably going to race the final with everybody available. We had a big massive sickness around the squad this week. Scott Brits wasn't able to go on the bench today. He was in the hospital for 2 days, but there was 10 other people who had it, and you wouldn't have known out there today. Obviously Chris Harrison had it, one of the worst, but Brad Barrett was in a mess this morning, but you wouldn't have been able to see that, and he wasn't the only one. So I think you add that on to the occasion and the amount of effort they put in, it kind of tells you what kind of group we have.
Was that some kind of tummy bug you're talking about?
Yeah, I think it was more a flu bug, and Brits had to go to hospital and he lost 7 or 8 kilograms, and yeah, it was quite a frustrating week really, to be honest. But Scott Brits, yeah.
They're actually going to have some tricky decisions next week if everyone stops getting the bug.
Yes and no, but I think the people who played out there today, it's going to be very hard not to play them again. So we'll see. We'll make those calls over the next few days. We're delighted to be there. I thought we put a huge amount into that game. We'll look after the players during the week, but we've got to deserve it next Saturday, and what's happened today is now irrelevant.
So were you close to pulling out any more players from the starting 15 today?
As we said in the press release, Chris Ashton didn't train one training session the whole week, and there was a thought of whether Bosch should go on the bench instead of him because he had trained. But we thought we might need him off the bench, so he improved enough yesterday to put him on. But Neil de Kock was really struggling this morning. One of the reasons why Richard Wigglesworth was playing well anyway, and we kept him on for 18 minutes, although he had missed 2 training sessions as well, and Neil de Kock was in a bit of a state this morning as well.
Is the key maybe then not to train all week?
You're probably right.
Jack Burger didn't look like he'd had a stomach bug.
No, he was all right. Oh, listen, I just thought that was kind of us out there. That was us hunting people down, getting off the floor, making tackle after tackle, making effort after effort, and it was a performance to be proud of.
Performance just in terms of
just brilliantly composed. We know that when we're very effective in our own half, that we don't lose too many games. And I thought we were very composed, cleared our lines, brilliantly hunted them down with our kick chase, and Wiggy was right at the heart of that.
How many times can you put in a performance like that a season when you say when you are hunting down and you're that effective? I mean,
although this has been a bit of an up and down season for us in some respects, when you look at it, I think I said to a few of you that there's only been a couple of little mini slumps that we had, one the Autumn Internationals and one after the Champions Cup semi-final. But in amongst it all, we've played brilliantly 7 or 8 times this year, like at a really high level, and we knew today if we produced a performance close to that, we would have a chance, and I thought we did, and we're going to have to do that again next week.